Okay, hello. Welcome. Today I have Mr. arhkma Muddy Gibbs with me on the mic.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all doing well today.
And today we are bringing you a nice little exhibition of some of our JP players trying to contribute to the Climax of Night fundraiser that is being ran by Kikoho. Or, yeah. And we got our players. We got Shijo and Kongaribug. We also got for our second set, we'll have taotao and Moai. Both of these sets will be first to 7, and then the winner of each will face off in a first to 10. And yeah, seems like
It should be a fun time.
we got our players ready, and I think we should be good to go. If I can find
for the, you just say the button, hit the
Yeah.
button.
Hit the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this matchup, I guess first off, whenever I see maids, I think for like the first 2/3 of my time on this game, I just go, "Oh, that's just Akiha. That's just Akiha. They run the same game plan, but I know less about what I'm doing, but it's almost as scary." But I've come to realize it's a little different. Having Hisui point is really scary, but I assume in this matchup, it's a little easier to actually run Koha point to an extent. I think in the corner though, you probably want to have Hisui for those extra nice Abari buttons.
Yeah, for sure, especially when you're blocking, but as we can see, Kongaribug just going for the Koha lead, hitting that JC, getting the setup, get started with the bento. Can't really act much out of it.
Oh, okay, good trade though. We're in there. Yeah, I think this is the space that's kind of scary for Akiha in this matchup. Is just you're always kind of wanting to dodge those close range Batos, and once you're out of the way, you can kind of stay a little more established. But with the threat of the bentos on the floor now, it's a bit harder to move. And now we're seeing it again. Kongaribug, we're in there.
Yup, we got 3 bentos on the ground, 2 of them just disappeared, but we're going for the command grab. We shield as well. We keep the combo going. We have a lot of recoverable health to work with as well here for Shijo-san. Gonna go for the meaty low, keep the pressure going, and now the mix is coming.
Yeah, great awareness, just recognized immediately. First, getting the command grab throw into the immediate shield to not have to worry about the bento. Very well done. And now we get to keep that pressure going in this combo. Sends you, going to the same side from the mid screen?
Yeah, trying to crush the low shield. Nothing from Kongari though, just blocking it out, but not gonna manage to block that low. Shijo-san gonna find the first round. No resources though, looking pretty dire for Shijo-san here.
Just staying back and charging. Oh no, not ready for the item toss. We're falling back.
Oh, yep, but gotta be careful of the bentos once again.
Great block on the left, right.
Yeah, and just retreating to that bento once again. Just going for the Hisui lead, but the plant disappears just as Shijo-san gets in with that JB. Backdashes away.
Get IAD in, gonna find a nice little overhead. And now you're going, oh no, we're not going for air throw?
Oh, the double shield. Yeah. Kongaribug has been doing these double shields to get that moon, but Shijo gonna try to extend his stay and gonna get hit by that bento. Kongaribug gonna find a full combo, and now we get a nice little mix with that plant Oki once again. And going for the throw, finding that low shield.
Nice backdash, but you're still in the corner. You gotta hold it.
We're out.
No, we B cornered. I'm assuming that was an attempt to BC out, but didn't have the move for it. And that might end up being the killer for the rest of this first game, is that lack of moon, but getting caught by that 5B.
Oh, unfortunate drop though, not going to be able to connect with the plant. Tries to go for the throw, the fuzzy jump out is not going to work out. We're going to catch with that 5A, and now she's just unstuck in the corner. No moon drive, does have 4 bars on hand though.
We're heating out. Oh no, that's going to be like,
7K.
I'm going to say 6.7, 6.4. 6.9. Oh, that was basically fully charged.
That's like 70% of your health, as well as maids. You only have 10k HP to work with, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna find our way out, and now Kongaribug gets his pressure started once again. Set up the bentos.
Just staying back. No need to try and super duper approach. Tries to IADJB, but the 2A low actually gets around it. the risky B counter and the JB on top of it. That is gonna kill.
Yup, just spend the meter early. No need to extend the combo in first game. Going for Shijo.
Man, that last arc hurt a lot more when you consider that Maid's health is a little lower.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got a little bit back off the tag in, but it was like it's not really as much. And it was looking really good. Just a few unfortunate spacing things. We did see the JB hit or the 236B hit from Kongaribug, but the second part whiffed. So it ended up being a bit more of a scramble, which for Koha, scrambles like that could be kind of live or die. We're getting into game 2 now.
A bit of shield action.
Nice. 6 BC, hold my Oki. Gets the throw as well, no match from Shijo, and the patience to wait for the low shield.
Yeah, very well played. Not going to be quite enough to kill, but one more touch, one more guess for Shijo. Gonna need a bit more than a throw, but you have your bento set up. You can play that spacing. We're gonna find the throw, and jumps out with the shield.
We just set up another bento. I love the run under, and just waits for the drop in the shield to mash out. Very well done.
Yep, very nice patience. Works around Shijo, trying to maneuver with the wheels, but not enough. But we're gonna find the mash here on the second round. Get Kongaribug right into that corner. We have almost 3 bars on deck as well. But the fuzzy 5A!
That was beautiful. And we're going to switch it right back. Time for this little left-right. No, goes to Koha into an air unblockable. That's a little devious.
Yeah. We find those tricky setups. Crush that low shield with the 5C.
And finds the 2C in time. Shijo trying to shield a little too preemptively. And that's going to be the game. One apiece.
Yeah, very well played from Gungai there.
I like the use of, the patience. I love the use of the 5C for the low shield crush. And I think when you're in Shijo's perspective, you're like, all right, do I gamble on the low shield and maybe not get blown up? Or do I go for the high shield and not get load? That's when you've done enough Koha pressure, you can build that little bit of pressure. It feels really good in an otherwise kind of awkward situation. We're going into game 3 now, and it's going to be Konguri getting us that round start here, getting that 2-3-6C for the hard knockdown.
Yep, we're
oh no!
Yeah, I had to be careful, committed to the shield B, but Kongari just waiting it out. The 3C just moondrives through though. We're gonna keep the pressure.
Block my mech. I got hit. Every time the JC feint comes in, I get hit.
Oh, just holding it. That setup is when you high shield the 214, she is plus on reshield, but if you just try to delay, but Shijo knew. Just held that shield, and we're gonna manage to find the hit once again with the left right. This is not quite enough.
Not gonna kill? Yeah, I think you're gonna need one more try because air ring.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind. They got the very last hit.
Yeah.
That's why Shijo's up there and I'm not. Very good consistent combos. Just recognizing where things are gonna kill. Oh, we're playing a little spacey in the neutral now.
Yep.
I think it's been a minute since we had a little bit more of a calm neutral, but gets caught by the wise oak.
Oh, and the double ladle. Very clean combo. A bit of swag.
Oh.
We set up the plant, but low shield from Shijo.
We gotta hold this. Tries the 2BC out, but gets caught.
Yup, and gonna get stuck into that blunder right back there. Set up the plant once again, and we're gonna catch with the 2A. Maybe trying to fuzzy jump out, not gonna quite work out. And this should be enough to close out the round.
Technical perfect. Very impressive.
Very close set. Oh, tries to 6-3 round start, not gonna quite work out. Kongari just going for that 5A mash. It's gonna work out. Unfortunately, drops the combo. Just BC counters out on that 2C.
Yeah, I like Shijo's patience there. Just said, I don't have to do this right away. I think recognized timing-wise that there was enough time to shield back. So got a better punish with the BC counter by waiting. And now you've got the corner.
Yup. Manages to get out. Yeah. But gotta be careful of the bento. Very nice maneuvering. Gonna find his way in, find that hit. One more touch will be enough for Shijo here.
Yeah, we're gonna do run up throw, go for JC safe jump, loop that pressure. Where are you gonna try and heat? Or are we just holding that? No, tries to a barre low. Doesn't
Yo.
come out in time.
Yeah, I believe purposely using that 2-on-4A, creating that -2 situation and just outmashing him with the 2A.
I think at that spacing, Kongaribug was looking for 2B specifically. So I think it was like the perfect spacing trap for that.
Yep, very well played. And we start the game with Shijo here. Having Kongaribug right into that corner. Tries to go for the JHRT. Very nice BC. Gonna catch the fatal. Set up the O-key. Get those bentos going. Back to Koha. Lee tries to mash. Gonna find the counter hit, but not quite the pickup here for Kongai. 2A.
Oh my gosh. Was that a wake up 623C?
I believe that was what he tried, but maybe got wheel instead. A bit of a misinput.
And the chase on the backdash with IDJB, you're crazy.
Nice shield. Shielding out that 5C and gonna find the hit as well.
Those interactions off of a jump shield when you have tree down is really awkward. I don't blame Kongaribug for getting hit there. Tries to MD shield, but that did not meaty.
Oh, but shields again. Gonna find the hit with the shield A. Set up the plant once again. These combos. Alright, Moondash
Yeah, that's
through.
not safe, but with the bento it is. Oh no, a little too late.
Yo. Not gonna be quite enough to kill?
Not quite. That shield scaling goes kind of crazy.
Oh, one to bait!
I cannot believe that worked.
The run of backdash.
It's been a long time since I've seen Koha backdash like successfully bait with backdash, bake the heat with it. That was very well done. And we're gonna be even at 2 apiece, but a none call goes wrong.
Yo, Pisui not throwing fast enough, and Shijo gonna find that J-Charge C. Very nice damage here, almost 4.6. Going for the low, going for the mix once again. Nice blocks from Kongaribug, but gonna get thrown.
Help! Help!
Get me out! Very hard to deal with, but still holding out.
Oh no, that is the roughest situation. You're just kind of gaslit into being like, well, if I don't throw tech here, I'm gonna get God again. And of course, that's when the button came out. Big JC starter here for round 2.
Oh, very good layering from Shijo here. Gonna find his hits on neutral as well. Going for that throw bait once again. Gonna manage to low shield that 2B. Oh, and just IED's over. Very nice damage. One more guess for game. Gonna set up that nice little spacing. Going for the 2-2A. Moon drives through though.
So real. So real.
Nice block on the troop.
Yep.
Yeah. Right to go for the throw. Shijo was not having it.
Yeah. I think in that situation as well, like where the 2-2As where it's like you're just close enough for like all of Akiha's lows kind of connect. You can try and maybe mix in some IED stuff for like to get over it, but it's still a really scary situation since we did see, unless you had the bentos set up, trying to work that into 2-2A can be really tricky if you wanted to extend the block string. There's a lot of incentive there to kind of mash around or even try and gamble with shield.
Yep, that is for sure. Oh, instant 2A. Very nice from Taza-san.
All right, where are we going?
Oh,
Going for the AUB, but doesn't get it. That's okay. We get the throw. Another one.
One more. Street Fighter? Nice tag, but the bentos still stay. Tries to catch with that 6BC. Keep the pressure going. Just gonna go for item toss. Catch that fuzzy jump out. Oh, and just flip.
No. Right over the 236A.
Unfortunately dropped the combo, but gonna manage to find that wheel hit. It doesn't matter. The bentos are staying. And now we're setting up the full house. We're going on a picnic, and Taza-san gonna find that hit.
That whole like little block string there before that hit I felt like the video of like the game that you don't understand, and it's like the 6 guys out on the table
Oh
just
yeah.
like messing around with different things. It was like, oh, could AUB? Oh, this might hit, and it wasn't until the very end there where the 5C of all things connected.
Yep. So now Shijo coming back for a bit more fighting. We're gonna find that mix, and we're gonna find the hit as well. Just put Tazo-san right back into the corner. Just high shields on the safe jump. No fear though, did not have more than 50% moon. So no reshield back from Shijo. Keeping the mix going. Gonna find the throw.
He gets caught throw teching on the jump in.
Very nice bait. Keeping these games to the last round every single time. We're just gonna find the 4BC just right over the items. Get that nice starter. Just push Tazo-san all the way to the corner. Save the meter as well.
2-2, I'm nice. Hold my block string.
Tazo-san really on point with these high shields. Kind of creating these RPSs on these 2-on-4B. And finds the hit as well after the return to neutral. Gonna keep the pressure going, set up the bentos. Low shield from Shijo. Gonna catch with the 5B, not quite the confirm though.
But that's a huge hit with that charge 236B in the corner. Fatal hit, that's going to be 4K at least, and you still get your setup. And we're just gonna find the jump in JA. Yeah, that little reset there is brutal.
That AUB setup is something. I definitely haven't seen much. You see it here and there if you watch Tazo-san streams, but you know, every time it just catches you by surprise. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, in that situation, I guess you just kind of got to hold that and go, I'm just pressing the D button instead to attack, but I don't know. I feel like you get hit by it a few times, you're still not quite sure. There are certain setups that you get hit by and you're like, okay, but was it intentional? And I think at this point, if you're Shijo, you go, oh yeah, they're definitely looking for that. I need to do something. Big 2C starter. This is going to be, are we taking this around? No, we're going to take this mid-screen.
Oh, the AUB? Oh, but managed to drive through. We still get the punish though for Tazo-san here. Just goes for the 236B again. What are they going to do?
I love mind games. 2BC, I'm at it. Right. We got the awareness. Not enough awareness, though. The second one comes home.
Yeah, maybe did not manage to quite get his shield, but still keeping the pressure. Gonna find the throw once again. Get the setups going. Very nice high shield, but doesn't commit to any button off of it. And Shijo gonna find the fatal. Closing out the round. Moving into the second round here. We're gonna clip with that 236A. Very nice counter hit.
Oh, we're DPing out. Yep, that is not safe.
Yep.
Me when the Koha pressure.
We do not hold that. Just goes for the flips again. And just gonna mash the 5A, 5C, and it's gonna work out. Gonna find the fatal. Very nice from Shijo. Gonna set up the wheel. Just push him to the corner.
That was really scary. But Kongaribug still alive. Tries to 5C Abare, but the backdash a little too far.
Tried to call out a jump. Yeah. Kongaribug not biting, just staying on the ground. Set up the bento.
Oh, beautiful call out on the 2BC attempt. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it is. Goes into 6BC, 236BC. We got to the legendary health round marker, so that will kill.
Nice block on
Nice
the pot.
Oh, I like the J4BC out.
Maybe using it as a fuzzy option. Yep, you're still in the corner.
It's a little harder for Maid's Koha because she has to TK that to get the input out because she doesn't have it on the ground. And great mash out there. We're going to get that pressure, and now she just got to hold this. Never mind. Scary situation.
Yeah, even with the MD, the bento was still there, so he couldn't really do much, but he's going to get clipped by the tree. He's shielding the wheels, though. Kind of trying to play the Zoni game, but not quite working out. Tazo-san does have the health advantage. And now you get all the setup.
Yeah, you could maybe just stay a little bit further back and charge if you really wanted to. Both players, like, out of MD. Time throw. All right, Oki time. Tries to jump, but there's the heat. That is a brutal AUB. Not enough to kill, but you get maybe one more guess on this.
Yeah, not a lot of time on the clock either. Gonna be stuck here for a minute. Gonna need to find the hit soon enough. Gonna find the MD. But afraid of the bento.
Nice run block. You're in there. 2 BC to get out of the corner.
Yeah, didn't quite build the bar in time.
Does Hisui call the chair?
Hisui
A
coming
tonal
from
family
downtown.
weakness.
She'd be like, hold my chair.
No, y'all don't understand the true weight of something until you see that like nice fancy chair in like your like upper class family. They have a dining table just to eat at, separate to their other dining table in the kitchen. That thing weighs probably at least like 30-40 pounds.
True. Chairs are heavy. Alright, we're gonna find the moon drive. Oh, very nice fatal with the JB. Gonna get a nice combo as well here for Shijo. Is an MD, so it is a bit more damage. 4.5, and now you're still in the corner. Goes for the fuzzy setup. Nice blocks though from Tazu-san.
Help!
Overheads!
Yeah, the JAs, the 5HX, it's all really scary. I have a big respect to blocking it all out so far. Forcing in the throw. Oh no, the throw setup and the wheel. I think we saw a little bit of that early in the set. So it's making its grand return now that Kongaribug is showing some really good defense. Shijo trying to mix it up.
Oh, we go for the left try. Moon drive with the 5B still active. Unfortunately misses at the combo.
Oh, don't worry, I'll give you the help. Help! Help me! Help! Oh, we just hold shield, we just hold high shield, and we're in there.
No fear.
It's like they say, fortune favors the bold.
Alright, set up the wheel, gonna find the 5C, trying to jump out. Shijo not letting him out. Keep the pressure going.
Tries to jump over, but the heat finds home.
Very nice awareness, just waiting it out and finding that heat and recover a nice amount of HP. And we're gonna have the cake punish as well. Very nice starter. Not gonna quite have the best thing here to set up for the bentos. Does not have meter. But the 5B.
Finds the 5B. That's huge. Working that in the 236C. We're gonna see tree setup.
Oh, we're getting clipped by the air dash. No combo though. We're still safe. Managed to find a jump out. Shield on the tree. But it's gonna get clipped. Maybe trying to air backdash.
I really like the spacing on that. Able to get the air block on the BC, just recognizing it's gonna come out, and able to just go right into the 236B on land. Very impressive. Oh no, didn't get the reshield in the other direction. Shijo's gonna find an opening.
Alright, left, right. We're gonna go for the mix. Blocks on the overhead. Very nice from Tazu-san. Been holding out on these. And the fuzzy jump out!
JC. Oh, it might be gap. We might be in there. And now here's the setup. Can you block the mix? We DP. That's how we get around the mix.
Yep. We don't hold mixes here. Gonna try to find the throw. Not quite though. We're gonna find the fatal here for Tazu-san. Gonna be able to set up the bentos once again. And just jumps over with the fatal!
I'm pointing emoji. The 2BC. Oh, tries to go into Cactus. Gonna be able to do a little bit of charge with it. And this is slowly taking Shijo to the corner.
Yep, and now we're right there in the corner. Doesn't quite have the buttons to poke out. Tries to jump out, but we're just gonna cash with the 236B charged.
Yeah, very nice answer there. It was looking a little dicey in that game, but that's gonna put Kongaribug up to 5-3. I feel like every single one of these games has been round 3.
Yep.
Going into it, I think that should showcase just how breakneck this matchup can be. Both of these characters can be very scary Oki demons.
We love our Oki demons here. She's just trying to bring it back here. Oh, gonna mess up the 63B. But we keep the pressure.
Finds the 5C. breaks the low shield, and that is going to be a lot of damage unless you drop it.
Yeah, a bit too high there. Could not quite work out with the rapid beat. Now, Tazo-san gonna find that air tech as well?
Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Help.
Oh, and the fatal! This should be enough.
You super
died.
Great recognition. Goes for the 6BC to build the meter. That was 5.4 off a 3-bar. Very nice. There's never been a truly more euphoric feeling than landing 236B charge fatal into getting the full combo.
Yup. Very nice confirm there off of the 2Js, finding the 5C on landing. Nice chunk of damage, 3.8. We keep the corner, we're finding the throws. Maybe Shijo now is going to opt for a bit more throws, but we're going to find the fatal with the 2A. Slightly misses up the
doesn't
combo.
get the move in the ring. That's okay, we pick it back up. God, that was a very, very quick round. Just needed just 1 or 2 really good interactions to take it on home. And we're going into round 3. Here's the block string. How long are we going to have to hold this for? 2-2, an immediate BC counter out. We're not playing no games.
Yup. Tazo-san had been showing the patience, so maybe Shijo got comfortable not shielding back, but now you just swing out with that shield, and they're not ready. We keep the pressure going. We don't have much here, but 2BC, 236C. Shijo managed to get out. Back to neutral. We clip with the 6BC.
Okay, stay same side. Feigns the high into the low, but Shijo blocks it. We're 4BCing out, but gets caught on the air dash with 236B. That's not enough.
Trying to bait heat,
we
maybe.
just fade back and do it again.
Yo. Now Tazo-san taking a 3-game lead, 6-3.
I'm a little surprised that, all things considered, we haven't seen 2BC out as much at that range. I feel like Shijo's been really trying to make the fuzzy jump out, or just the jump out work a lot more, instead of trying to maintain control on the ground. I'm wondering if that's just like a fear of the low shield potentially being there, that maybe they've seen in prior sets. But
Yeah.
Shijo's gonna have to figure something out around some of this defense, because it's starting to hurt.
Yep, and we're gonna find the Kara BC. Very nice from Tazo-san. Gonna get the bento setup going. Tries to go for the air throw, not quite. We're gonna find the punish on that low shield. We do it again though.
It just has to stay back. The bentos are on the table. Tries to run in 2BC. Clips his Sui though.
Yeah, not quite Koha, so the plant is gonna stay. And now we're going for the gapless. Oh, the 2-1-4, but you get punished by the bento.
That is... that hurts. That hurts for anybody. You're like, oh, I got the hit. Never mind. And immediate B Bato at the start here to catch. Doesn't proceed to go into more Oki. Just going to let it go. And there it is again, 236B, but that is not counter hit. You are not going to be getting a combo off of that.
Yep, not have MD on hand either. I'm not sure if you can even convert, but we find the AUB with the 5C. Blocking that plant in the air. And now you're in the corner, and this might be guess for a game. We're going to find the MD. Goes for the heat, not quite shielding in time. Oh, and backdash is away.
The backdash is out. Beautiful maneuvering there. That looks like someone who's been in that situation one too many times.
Yep. You know, you see the Aki Hill with that meter. You know she wants that throw. You know she wants that command grab. And we're gonna catch the fuzzy jump. Yup. This might be it. And there it is.
Tazu extending that lead. We were on first to 7.
Yes. Alright. So that is our first set. Next up, we will have Moai-san versus taotao.
This should be a fun set. Moai was here last year at CoN for the AACC fundraiser, but did also participate in Lumina with a very good showing. I think one of the 2 Roas that made 9th, which is weird, but it's funny that it happened twice. And taotao, this should be a fun set. We don't get to see too much Arcoid here in North America. So it'll be fun to see how these two kind of go at it. This is one of those matchups where it's like, if you're playing the character that has to get in on Roa, it kind of sucks. But when you're playing Arcwood, I think getting in is like the most problem you may have outside of maybe having to respect DP. Otherwise, I think you can do a lot of good damage by getting close in. So it'll be exciting to see these two perform.
I'd be inclined to agree that Arc maybe doesn't struggle as much because of her speed and kind of her really high burst options.
Yeah, it's like you got a good DP, though I think even with how good Arc 2-2 is, I feel like Roa has enough options and pressure that scout out DPs that it can be a little bit of a hindrance if you get too addicted to it, but her regular Abari otherwise is still solid. So as long as you identify the options in the defense, you should be able to kind of interact around it. Okay.
Yep. Just J2B into the stagger with the 2-2A, going for the left right.
All right, we gotta wake up. We gotta get the nerves out. We're gonna find the hit, and we're gonna take it all the way to the corner.
Oh,
6-3. Is that the new hotness? Wow, I honestly daring play for Moai there, but gets out of the corner.
Yeah, just holding the low shield and it works out. Going for the stragglers, maybe trying to bait out the throw. We're gonna find it anyways. Heat just to recover that HP.
All right, 2-4. I'm nice. Beats out the attempt to, I think, 6C or 6BC.
2BC, I believe, but yeah.
Oh, maybe.
We're still finding the hits though for Moai, keeping the pressure going, but we just DP out.
All right, blocked my 4-way mix.
No, we just take the safe jumps. Air dash is over.
Oh my gosh, the 2C in. Beats out the throw attempt. Bum, bum, bum.
Left, right.
I didn't block that either. I don't blame that.
Yep, I also blocked wrong.
It's such a simple left, right, but like it can be so unseeable sometimes. It's hard.
Yeah, I saw the walk back. I was like, that's same side. Nope, wrong.
There was the slight 5A to move forward. And we're getting caught mashing on wake up. We were not holding that pressure.
Yeah, tried to fuzzy mash, but we're gonna catch with that 2A. Moai in the driver's seat here. We're gonna find yet another safe jump. Moon drive, DP.
2-2 anyways. It's not truly safe until I get punished for it.
Alright, moon drive on the plus frames. And we're gonna catch with the 2CC. Not quite the confirm though. We just go for the plus
5A
frames.
out.
Ooh. Managed to find the shield. Moai though keeping the pressure. Doesn't quite manage to build the meter in time. Nice.
Red heat though, blood heat. Moai is trying to scout every single option, and taotao with the patience of a saint, just saying, nah, I'll wait.
The fuzzy jump.
Hey, that was nuts.
Very clean Wise. Going for the left right once again. We're gonna find the
catches
throw.
the MD. Big opener there with the moon skill, and we're gonna make this left right once again, just near the corner.
Oh, and just mashes the 5B off of that shield.
Looked like a bit of hesitation there. Like saw the shield and was a little too worried about the potential option after that. Just waited a little bit too long to try and punish the empty shield. And Moai got to take game one. It's kind of weird. It's like Moai is a very, very aggressive player. Very well, we were seeing in that first game there, just a lot of buttons of like, I think you're doing this.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, I'm just gonna do something else because I think you're gonna fall into the next bit. And I think if taotao can like space, not just space around it like they were doing a bit of, if they can just find a way to interact with it just after, they can get a lot of business done. But Moai's starting us off. Finding the way out, and now big 4BC.
Yeah, getting
all
all these
the
right
conversion.
reads. Oh, gonna catch the backdash.
Yeah, that one hurts.
Yeah, Moai just...
Can finish?
Oh, not ready to react. Gonna catch with the overhead.
80 shield to try and predict the DP, but Moai does not do it. Just waited for it.
Yeah, just kind of making all these right choices and making it work. Gonna find that JC counter hitting. Trying to maybe press Rekka. Like now we're gonna take taotao all the way to the corner. We're just gonna opt for the left-right. Messes up the backdash. Gonna get caught by that throw.
And gets caught mashing out. That's going to be a lot of damage. Not enough to kill, but you are in danger zone.
Yup. Oh,
we
just to go
tried
for the
reset?
reset!
Oh no, tried to fuzzy jump out. I think that was JA, but got barely spaced out. And Moai quickly going up too.
Yeah, just rebeat into that 6C, just beating out that fuzzy jump out. Working out for Moai. taotao kind of playing this defensive game plan, but it's not quite working out. Not managing to quite close out these interactions, and the BC from Moai gonna find the hit. Left right once again.
DP. Here we go. Great fuzzy mash out. Called out, I think, an attempt to backdash over taotao's head, but the 5A does confirm.
Yep, and now we keep the pressure going. Gonna find the 214 plus frames. Gonna catch with the low.
And we're gonna do 236C, keep the corner for the safe jump JC. Oh no, actually doing JA to manage to work it into the throw.
Oh, messes up the combo slightly. Tries to go for the 214B, not quite catching though. Moai gonna find the punish with that JC. We're going for the left-right once again. 4K damage on the board. Managed to find the backdash this time, but the air dash to chase. And spends the moon drive as well. Very nice recognition.
That is not gonna kill, I don't think.
I think it's barely kills. Oh.
Nah, didn't quite make it to the marker. Oh my god, the fuzzy J, great air throw. Just calling it out completely from Moai. Oh man.
Oh, just go for the 3BC again, but TP!
We were ready for it. It's like, great, you got the shield. You can't do anything about it. And baits out the throw attempt out of the corner. Big 236. We are taking it to the ground.
High shield. We're gonna find the shield B. Very nice fatal. taotao gets a chance to start their pressure here. We're going for the 214C Oki. When we'll be taking the left right, we're gonna find the two-way. Not commit though. We're not trusting in the hits, but we're gonna stagger with the Rekka. 214C once again.
Yeah, this time the other side doesn't go back to the same side, and that is going to hurt a ton. All right, guess we're game.
Yup, even the throw kills here. arhkma does have a throw combo, and we find the throw.
taotao fighting back.
Still a chance. It is a first to 7, and just DP on minus frames. It works out. We're going for a nice little safe jump, but just BC from Moai. Gonna put taotao right back into that corner. We'll be taking the safe jump.
High shield it and immediately BCs, but Moai ready for it.
Oh man!
You were there.
You had the punish.
We were cold. We had cold feet, and now you're gonna take even more damage.
Maybe not quite confident with some of his decisions, but we're gonna find the heat.
Unfortunately, how much of that are you gonna get back? You're in the row pressure now, and gets caught by the low. That is gonna be enough. No, we dropped it.
Still a chance. Can still fight back. Doesn't have any resources on deck at all. Gonna have to hold this pressure. And the OTG gonna kill. Great combo, but no tech. And if you don't tech, it's real.
Yep. That kind of hurts on the mental as well, because there are definitely, it's in a longer set. The disparity in resources and health gets so bad where sometimes you're just like, you know what, I'm throwing this game away. Like I can't bring this one back. Or just we can go next, try it again. But it was definitely looking a bit better there for taotao. Just in a few unfortunate situations that played out. As long as we can tighten those screws, we might be able to see a bit of a comeback. But Moai is going to start it off as if we never left.
Oh, and yep, and just keep slamming that Rekka. The last hit is gonna hit. Going for the left-right jump back. Nice block from Moai. Plus frames, and we go for the Rekka once again. Just keeping it rocking. 236C. And feints into the throw. Gonna fatal that high shield.
That's a really scary setup because even though the JC is safe, the JA's coming in, you're like, I don't know if this is gonna be a mash or not. That is so unfortunate. Clashing with the 4BC startup and trying to jump shield, which would normally be a decent reaction, but because you're so close, does not find home. And now you're stuck in the corner, and you're dead.
Yeah, you're gonna get caught fuzzy jumping with that 5C. Very nice staggers from Moai. Just gonna need to spend the bar.
Alright, we're back to a bit of neutral. Tries to run in, but Needle's gonna catch. We're gonna find home here for Moai. Take taotao all the way to the corner.
Oh no, we dropped it? No, we're 2-2 and out of there.
Yup, we're not holding those. Very nice catch. Gonna end in air throw. Just keep it simple, but just DP's out.
Yep, guess right. We were not trying to do any kind of OS there, and you are getting punished for it. Great fuzzy mash. And another air throw from Moai. We saw that exact situation a game or two ago. But at least you're still alive, but we dropped the combo. We're going to pick it right back up, take it to the ground. That's going to be a full-on cash out. Let's build that moon back.
Yo. Gets half of his moon drive back. Now has MD activation on hand. And 1 round apiece. Slowly fighting back, getting maybe a bit more confident here. And we're going to find the 6BC. Good chunk of damage.
We're hitting the 236C. All right. Oh, no, this time we're going for the safe jump. And catches the fuzzy mash attempt. taotao getting to run more pressure, get a lot of damage. 3.9.
Shield into heat.
That was really... I was going to say it's really scary, but Moai's aggression rewarded. We're going to work it to the ground into the level 3. That's a good chunk of change there. You get a bunch of health back. We're basically even on health bars.
Yeah. Just
So
double
real.
tap.
So real.
We're gonna find the punish.
Yep, the JB a little too creative to the corner.
Yep, not quite dead, but one more hit will be enough. Even a throw, and we're gonna find the throw. Confirm into a routing.
All right, taotao on the board, not letting this go on as a sweep, and looking pretty confident there. And definitely saw in the latter part there, Moai just like, I'm gonna throw all my random stuff at you. And I noticed you're wanting to get in more, so this will work. But taotao managed to stay calm and navigated it very well.
Backing away, we're gonna find the run in 6BC. A bit too much recovery there for Moai.
Yeah, that 6BC jump scare, we're in there. Curse of my 4-way. We're going in with the... Oh, no safe jump, goes in low.
Yup, very nice. Oh, doesn't quite get the air throw. Wanted the left right. Very nice G6BC from Moai. Gonna find the counter hit.
And goes low off the 214C.
Spend it again. Get that heat going.
Oh no, tried to J2C out, but it was a little too close. Gets sniped, at least just for a single hit.
Oh, catch the backdash. It's not going to be quite enough, but left, right, guess for game.
Other side? No, I guess wrong, but no OS. The 2-2Cs finds home.
Oh, trying to maybe wait out a DB, but Moai just smashing.
Yep. Got caught a little too late trying to hit something there.
Safe jump plus frames. Keep the pressure going. 16 hole cancel. You gotta hold this for a bit. Throw bait. But the patience!
We're out of there. Wow, okay, good JC hit. Moai not ready to block high, and that is a chunk of damage. Tries to find the overhead, but Moai with a very good throw out of the corner. Oh, just do it again. Do 2-2 beat. We're out of there.
Yep, just get me out.
Still my turn.
Jumps over the 2C.
Really
the
scary
punish.
interaction.
Oh, couldn't quite get the confirm. A bit too high for that 5-8 to hit.
That
Just-
was so big brain. Are you dead? Oh, you may have died for that.
You died.
You died.
You. That. Just J236 into Moondrive, baiting all sorts of stuff. Heat, DP, or even mashing. Very smart from Moai. Taking,
Oh, yeah,
just
that-
widening the lead, you know?
That was really impressive. This is becoming a Herculean task to get over to this Roa champion. Moai doing such a good job at striking at such unique angles, to say the very least. There's a lot of things I'm noticing here that are working really well. Great reaction with the Hyro. And that is something we haven't really seen too much. I don't feel like you get as much off of that in this matchup as you may in other ones, but having the recognition in those situations to still find it is very impressive.
RMT shield and the air throw once again. Moai just on point. Probably going for 171 AD and it's working out. Left right for taotao though. Gonna find the throw. Low shield.
Yeah.
You're gonna hold for a bit too long. Are you dead? You're not dead.
Not yet, but
One
guess
more
my
guess.
left, right, same side.
Yep.
Yes, I got it. Oh no! Got caught with the 2A mash. Taotao trying to hit 6 BC, but it doesn't come out in time.
Right, throwing these needles. Gonna find just the run in 5B. Forces Moai to block. No cancel on the 6-2-3. But Moai
2-6
keeping the
feint,
pressure.
I'm in there. What a jump under, or jump over rather. Able to avoid all the lasers. But the drop, that is going to hurt a ton. We just really need to get this offense started. And now it's back in Moai's seat. What are we doing with it? JA into the throw. You
DP on meaty!
Yeah, me when I get you. What are we? Insane.
It worked! And the
And
OS!
you're dead. We're gonna do the funny moon skill combo. We're gonna need 1 bar for this. I worked it into the EXDP for good measure. It is super rough.
Meaty DP
Okay, that-
is
It'll happen to you. It'll happen to you. Taotao's got to lock in. You can't let Moai get away with that.
yeah, I mean,
I
you
don't know what you do to make them not get away with it, but you got to figure something out. And it's not going to be attempting the 6 BC there because that was still plus.
Yep, and we're going to the left, right once again. Other side. Nice blocks. We're just holding it down.
All right, finds the throw. Help.
Help? Help me? Oh, we're gonna find the low. This is gonna be enough to kill here for Moai. Gonna not even have to spend the bar.
Yeah, you're basically going into this as if the round just started on those resources. Taotao's got everything ready. Just hasn't really found the ability to use it. Has tried to use moon skills a few times in these scramble situations, but they're just a little too slow. But that 2-2B, that'll work. Let me get some Oki at the very least.
Alright, BC clashes with the shield A. We're gonna manage to shield that needle. Just wait him out. Nice blocks on the JC. Taotao holding strong.
Right, JA fatal, but not able to get a conversion, but at least you're out of there.
Gonna try, not quite find the run in. Block that 236
But-
and we're gonna find the air dash JB. This
All right,
could
this
be
has
what
to
he
mean a
needed.
lot right now. Yeah, we got to run that pressure now. Here we go. JC tries to find the overhead, but Moai is not respecting it. The block string hasn't really been long enough, I think, for Moai to truly feel under pressure. There's the throw.
Yup, and now the overhead onslaught. And just run up low shield, gonna catch that 6 BC mash from taotao. Not gonna be that much damage, but you know that's damage on your mental. Trying to go for the reset. We're just waiting out. Scouting options. The Rekka, we're gonna find the overhead.
Oh, we're finding the hits, but not able to convert off of them. we're all heating out. MD as well for good measure. Beautiful. Beautiful. No notes. That's going to kill. We're staying alive. We may have had to use every single bit of resource for it, but sometimes it's just worth it.
It's okay. Arcway doesn't need meter. Trust. taotao still in this. No Moondrive for both players, though. We're going to catch with the Rekka. We don't have the meter to convert. And we're going to be able to block that high roll. We're going to find the full punish as well. Going to be able to stick Moai all the way to the corner. Great beat, but...
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Left, right. Goes into the throw. Safe jump this time.
Alright, we're going to mash shield. Build that moon back.
And finds the JC. Wait, are you dead? Oh, you might be dead.
Very nice recognition
you're
from
super
taotao, spending the
dead.
moon drive early. That's a
Yeah,
psychic
good
game.
recognition off that hit. Was like, well, I can build the bar, and because the MD removes a little bit of damage duration, you can get a bit more damage off of it by doing it early in the combo. And taotao fighting back, still a lot to make up for on the ground, but that is all you need to get it rolling.
Yep, it is a first to 7, so there is still always a chance. But we're gonna catch the backdash round start with the 236B. Maybe trying to stay too much out of range. We're going same side, but the DP just gets blocked. We're not even a Westing. We just know he has the soul reads. Left, right once again.
We're fuzzy mashing out this time. And the 214B connects. Actually, I think I was whiff punishing too. It was a little funny.
Yo. Alright, BC on BC.
Trade.
Just barely blocks low on the last hit, and Moai gonna manage to find the hit to close out the round. Not quite.
Nope. Opts to save the meter. Finds the low on the Gatling, able to get the stagger in. So there's a little bit of meter greed.
Yeah. Maybe would not have killed as well.
Oh, the JA's into empty throw.
Oh, 2BC mash, not
2BC.
quite the confirm. Nice stack from Moai.
Alright, a little
Just
bit of
TP.
revenge for earlier.
Yo.
And finds the 2B poke. Okay, we're in there.
Very nice routing as well. Gonna take Moai all the way to the corner. Left right got me with
Empty low.
2B.
Oh. That was brutal. And that's gonna be enough to kill. Just work it into the melty blood. TM.
Yep. Alright, JC in, gonna find the throw. Low shield from Moai, just gonna BC out, but the J2B gonna catch.
Oh no, got caught trying to do Rekka. And now you getting counter hit in the corner. Not a lot, not using the meter. We're just gonna go in.
Oh, and too greedy with that BC. taotao has been showing that option quite a lot, and Moai just been on point, punishing it almost every time.
Nice staggers again. Catches a match out of 10 from taotao. Not dead, but you get maybe one more chance.
Yep, one more guess. A throw will not quite be enough, but we need any hit here for Moai. We're gonna try to 2BC out. Oh, and he just barely spaced out. I'm gonna manage to find a punish.
Yeah, it could be especially brutal because of, I guess, the overall positioning that Roa gets when he does needle, because it's not too much of a... He's not like extending too much out when he's throwing out needle. It can be really tricky at that mid-closer range if he wants to try and kind of start his pressure again. He's kind of incentivized to throw laser out there if he can. It might catch you jump blocking or anything, and in this case, catching you heating. And now, no more fumbles can be allowed here. You are on your life. If taotao wants to try and keep on going in this exhibition, he's just got to win every single game going forward.
Yep, the score is 6-2, and Moai gonna find the very first combo here, but just holding that low shield and it's gonna work out for taotao. Unfortunately, does not quite get much from it. Moai just gonna get yet another hit. Does not have the meter here to go into the left right, so we're just gonna end it in a nice little safe jump. Nice fuzzy mash though. Catches again.
Right back to the corner you go. Tries the A launcher immediately, but we were respecting it. Doesn't find the air throw on the tech. Oh dear. It's getting a little scrambly, but taotao able to make something of it. And that is going to be a good chunk of damage.
Alright, we're going for the air throw ender. Not trying to go for any kind of safe. He almost made it out the DP, but committed to the JC and got caught. Moai on set point now.
Lasers? I'm shooting lasers. Oh no, the tackle in. Cash is in a tap to mash out. And now, left, right. Here it goes again. Guess which
Other
side?
side.
Oh no,
Yeah.
actually just respecting, waiting for the 2-2. The IADJB goes too high though. That is huge for Moai. You're taking all of that bar away.
Yup, there's this very slight space in the corner. And that's where taotao fell, and now you're in a very rough spot. Moai just tapping that to AB, and we're gonna find the fatal with the 214B. With the moon drive as well, it's gonna be enough. Continue the air raid.
Yeah, we got those.
Yo,
That you could see taotao really trying to wait for something, and the moment that taotao tried to jump, the MD came out, and they were just a sitting duck. You were just gonna die. That is a really painful feeling. I've been in that position one too many times.
yeah. Very nice
Good
set.
showing.
Yeah, very well played. Alright. Now for our next set, will be Moai versus Kongaribug in a first to 10 this time around.
Okay, honest question. I don't know what the hell Maid's do in this matchup. This low-key seems like a lot harder. I think we saw in the last matchup. Since Akiha and Maids both are kind of okay with sitting back and kind of setting up their zone, it's not too bad. But Roa's just got like this big stick and can kind of just prod you around that. I'll be really interested to see how Kongaribug plays around the Roa needles to try and find those openings. It may have to result in a little bit of a closer pressure, or trying to mash around and just stick to them like butter.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I would
I don't
assume
know.
it's kind of like, you know, Hisui item toss and pray for your life kind of thing.
I think it's a little harder because you're already having to use moon skills for it, so
Yeah.
it's always a bit more risky. I think it might be a similar situation to Vlav almost, where theoretically item toss could be of use, but because of how fast some of these projectiles can be, you're very much committed if you want to try and find it. If you can't set up that zone.
But yeah, we can get our match started. We'll see how Kongaribug actually deals with this Roa champion. The set will be a first to 10. Winner takes all. Alright, looks
We're
like
going with Koha point. We're retreating back. Finds the 2B on the IAD. Very nice. That's going to be a good start.
Yup, and we're gonna be able to set up those bento, get the pressure going. Super jump shield, we're gonna find the throw though.
You're crazy.
He has a vision. Oh, just 3 shields again! We're gonna find the hit. Set up the bentos once again here for Kongaribug. 5C to crush that low shield.
JB, IAD, we're in there. Finds the cactus.
Yup, and takes the first round with a perfect. Oh, gonna catch that air
This time,
dash.
Moai. Yeah, we're coming in. Oh no, but the 6BC!
Yeah, unfortunate drop from Moai. We're gonna be able to capitalize with that 6BC. Left, right, crush that low shield with the air dash. Gonna keep Moai in the corner. Set up a plant.
That, no. We came in with, that was a J214.
Unfortunately dropped the combo. We're still gonna find the throw.
That was brutal. Oh my goodness. I felt like I felt like Moai was kind of just gambling like a lot harder than really was necessary, and definitely got kind of owned for it. We'll have to see in this next game if we can tighten up a little and get some pressure started.
Alright, we get the pressure going. We still have that bento set up, and we're going to capture that 6BC. Going to be able to set up plant once again.
Nice tack on the throw. We're getting out of the corner. Yeah, that's may as well have been disadvantaged. That's very scary.
Gonna find the heat.
Oh my gosh. Keep myself nice and safe. Trying to find an opening here, but that defense is looking real nice.
Yeah, we've seen it against Shijo as well, just willing to hold that one button. And now we have plant. Tries to go for the throw, but a bit too plus. Does not have the meter, but we're gonna spend the moon drive. Oh, and crosses over with the ladle.
Oh my gosh, the IAO loops. And hard knockdown for good measure.
And crushes.
Got caught low shielding.
Tazusan just on point.
Alright, 4BC, I'm nice. Hold my pressure. Oh no, try to DP out. I feel like we're seeing shades of like what taotao wanted from like the more defensive play, kind of at its peak here with Kongaribug. Unfortunately, it's like I think as made you kind of have to respect it, and because maybe Moai feels that they can get away with more, they're going for more risky options, and we're seeing a lot of punishes for it. That's a quick 2-0 going into game 3.
Tazusan kind of just got it on lock. Moai gonna have to adapt quickly. Kind of gambling a bit too much on these wake ups, but we're gonna find the run up 2B round start. Just put Kongaribug right into that corner. Messes up maybe the fuzzy jump J4BC and gets the cactus. Look like gonna work out for him. MT low for Moai. Tazusan known to just hold it as we've seen before. We're willing to block here. Trying to
match out with 2B. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's kind of hard because that's your like fastest button kinda to get out of those kind of pressure situations. It can beat out the IAD if you need it, but yeah, you can still get snuffed by some things that are just a little bit faster.
Left, right.
Same side.
Yep. Very tricky, very hard to block. Now Moai maybe finding his groove, finding these hits. Tries to backdash, maybe to call out a heat, and we're gonna find the punish. Tries to shield, but is in the air because he moondrived after the backdash. We're gonna be able to find that setup. And just 2-on-4A, wash all your troubles away. Gonna be enough to kill here if he decides. Does he even need the second bar? We're gonna spend it anyways.
Let's just make sure.
Might as well.
You don't want to gamble on that sometimes, you know?
Yep. And that's 2-1.
Well, also, I'm gonna post the other link for the GoFundMe because the other one may not work for some people. That's the one with the number link, just so that it doesn't get censored.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, Hisui finds the hit. And Kongai gonna pick up with that J-Charge C as well. Gonna get it set up once again. Gonna find the throw. Moai guessing for a round here. Get another throw.
Yeah, you know, we talked about Akiha rounds. Sometimes there are made rounds, and it goes like that.
Yep.
6BC at the very tip. Unfortunately, no way to really confirm it, but you could chase. I love the IAD there to avoid the 2C on the land.
Yeah, and very nice JC as well from Tazo-san. Gonna catch Moai trying to press something and baits the high shield, just super jump empty low. Alright, switching to the Hisui, maybe trying to go for that plant setup to AMD, guess for game.
Got caught on the second IAD attempt trying to throw tech. That's a perfect.
Yeah, that's a 3-1. This is a first to 10 though. More games to come your way.
Tried to 3C, but the JB actually spaced around it.
Yeah, a
I've
bit
seen
too
it
far.
first. I've never seen that.
Oh, we're just gonna needle though. Managed to shield, spend the BC. Oh, maybe try to shield A.
Yeah, tried to shield A, but I think was a little too late and didn't connect. And tried to just 3VC out, but the JC came in time.
Yeah, you're not quite dead, but you are in a guess for game situation. We're going for the reset. Tries to shield, opting for a new option, but Tazo-san just going for that air throw.
Good patience there. Waits for the 2-3-6C and was just close enough to get a punish. All right, left, right. Goes same side into throw. Now we're working some safe jumps. Immediate 2B from Kongaribug. We are out of there.
Yup, and we're gonna be able to set up that bento as well. Goes for the MT again. And we're gonna crush that low shield.
That's messed up. That for Zolo Koha, that's a punish. That's all I'm saying. The bento there had to keep full awareness of it. All right, set it up again. Here we go. Trees blocks the low, blocks the highs. Doesn't get to get out of the throw though.
Oh, I'm gonna catch the backdash, not quite confirm it though. Moai gonna manage to find his heat. This is his chance now. Gonna manage to also end it in arc drive, taking that health lead. Big swing here.
Yeah, and getting some moon back, so we have about 50.
Oh, but instant
These
mash.
Abaris, they're working so good. And now you gotta hold this.
Tries to mash 2B, but the hit not quite connecting. The bento messing up the combo, but we're just mashing the 6VC.
Yeah, you know, that's real. That's real. Moai not really ready. Doesn't have the meter to go into Hyro.
Yeah.
Could have tried to react with like 623B, but maybe just was not ready for the 6BC. We're seeing some very aggressive options here early. Moai not really working the block strings that quickly, or the staggers are just a little too wide where there are some options to mash out.
Tries to shield the needle maybe. Yup, just getting zoned out. Just tap with the needles. Gonna throw him out of the corner. We're gonna find
That was
the
more
GB.
of what I was. It was more what I was expecting from this matchup, but Kongaribug has done a great job of navigating around this offense.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
The patience that Tazo-san has. Backdashes away from the throw. Just kind of willing to just sit this out and block the needles. Not really committing too much, taking very little risk. But managing to capitalize off of the hits. Gonna find the air dash JB! Just right over the needle!
Set up, tries to throw tech, but that was a jump away, and now you're without MD in the corner.
Yup, we're gonna be able to set up the bento. Now you gotta also be careful of your options because the bento is just always gonna be there. We're gonna find the throw. Set up that plant.
Good block still on the overhead attempt. All right, this is where it's scary now, but we get clipped by the 6BC with no time left on the clock.
Yeah, the clock was ticking, 8 seconds. Had to do something, but Kongaribug just keeping it tight. But this time gonna get punished whiffing that 5C. I will take you all the way to the corner, but we're choosing to take the left right here, other side. Nice blocks.
Just holding it down this whole way through.
Finds a throw off. That's it, J6BC. And there's the patience now. We're waiting.
Does have also one more bar. And we're gonna catch with the
Got caught
stagger.
this time.
Not quite the confirm though from Moai. Not ready for it. We're really just holding it down. Tries to
Oh, no,
maybe
not-
fuzzy J4BC. Gonna mess up the OS.
We're DPing out. You cannot hold me here. Give me the OTG. All right, Moai. Good patience there on his offense. Just that I can do this all day if we need to, and makes it work even as it looked like it was shifting to defense.
Oh, tries to do 6BC. Not quite catching. And the shield
He launched
A.
it too early.
Maybe he was expecting a throw, but Kongaribug with the patience.
It just didn't hold it. The 2C comes in. You have no resources. You're holding this pressure. Never mind.
Fuzzy jump. Gonna find the air
I
throw.
respect the MD out. You needed to get out of there. Oh, big IDJA. We just do it again. I'm assuming we're gonna find some way to work this into a heat.
No,
No,
we
not
don't need the
quite.
health. We're just gonna save the bar. Maybe we want that for pressure. And we're keeping it on. Gonna spend it there. And gonna hit with the triple. Not quite confirm it though. Just moon drive into arc drive.
You're dead. That does work. It's the secret reversal. We're out of there. That's 5-1 right now. It's honestly it's genuinely impressive the options that Kongaribug cycling around this offense. Definitely just recognizing how to block around those overheads and otherwise just staying pretty darn strong. Otherwise, those early Abares earlier in the set has Moai really scared to go in for those throws.
For sure. And
Oh,
there's the throw.
TK.
Yeah, Kongaribug just going for these option selects. Very nice timings as well. Gonna find the
Tried to
hit.
3BC out, but we're still getting caught.
Keeping his offense himself very tight. Tries to go for the air throw, but just gonna jump over it. Tazo-san really looking really dominating here in this set. Moai gonna have to make something work, but we're gonna find the Fatal Jit 5A starter. We're gonna route into that bento setup once again.
Just ready for it.
Four bentos on the
We're
screen.
just 3BC out. We're ready for it though.
We're gonna go for the heat.
All right, the bomb has been defused.
Yeah, and take that one more shield just to get that extra speck of moon as well. And now tagging with the needle, but gonna manage to find the shield, run in, throw, build up that moon
Another
drive.
one. Tries to find the IDJA, but the 2B actually takes Moai a little too high. All right, here we go. Tick throws. We're seeing a lot more of these throws come in, but BC out, and now there's a lot of health on the table here if Kongaribug wants to take it.
Oh, messes up the setup. Maybe decided to go for the bentos, but not quite getting it. And now one throw will kill. But the defense, not ready for the heat.
Big JB and finds the pickup as well on the ground. All right. Moai finding the confirm, taking the round. Is this the start of the comeback?
Yeah, Moai finding his footing with that pressure especially. Kind of breaking through Tazo-san's defense. But we're still holding strong. We don't mind taking these throws. But Moai is just going to keep them coming.
6C, good shield. We're backing up.
Plus frames, going to find the throw once again.
Counter shield in. I like the J4BC out of there, but unfortunately still stuck in the air after that IED. And now back in the Roa zone.
Tries to go for the
Oh, we're trying
reset.
to reset.
We're having none of that though. Very, very big health advantage here for Moai, and we're able to keep the pressure, but the shield B, we're gonna find the fatal. Maybe this time we're going for the safe heat, but it seems like we just want the
Not
setup.
Oh, it's gonna be Moai out there with the heat, but again gets caught low shielding into nothing. Didn't have the moon to try and BC out, and now all that meter's gone.
Where's he jump JA? Gonna find the 5B though, very nice confirm!
Okay, that was sick. That's a sick confirm. Finding the 5B to start and the tree to keep him in place. That's another win for Kongaribug.
Bringing it back, didn't even need the heat. He said, you know what? I got pressure, I got mix. I'm winning this with no heat. I'm just not gonna get hit.
That's a really important thing to keep in mind with like any character in this game, especially, is there is going to come a time in a set where you have to make that decision, and you just gotta live by it. Sometimes, genuinely, just having the meter is more than enough to say, I don't need to heat this. I'll just win on the next few interactions.
Yep, and we saw
Oh,
exactly
Kaka tried
that.
to 2A fuzzy.
Yeah, very nice
Going
stagger from
down.
Moai. Cashing out for the
Double.
safe jump. MT low actually. But Tazu-san just ready with the blocks. Just holding it down once again as we've seen before. Tries to press on that whiff, but a bit too late. Moai finding the round.
There we go. We're throwing some of these lasers out. You gotta respect this. But the BC counter in got a little too antsy. Tried to 4BC out, expecting a more dangerous move.
Could not manage to switch to Koha, so the bento could go away. But we're gonna find the throw. Set up the cactus. And the stagger with the Hisui 5B. One more touch will be enough here for Tazu-san.
Yeah,
We're
there
gonna
it
find the
is.
2A.
Working that 2C. Yeah, a little bit of extra movement it gives you to keep you a little closer for the block string. Yeah, got caught jumping.
Yep, we're gonna confirm with the needle. One speck away from that moon, but we're gonna find the throw, build that moon as well, throw again, throw him out of the corner. Just put him right back into it. Side switch with the slide, 2-on-4C, keeping up the pressure. One clean hit is gonna be enough.
And that's looking like it is. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got worried for a second.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, what are we trying to... If we're trying to do
It
so many
works,
last start combos, we do not have the bar for that. But no, Moai gonna get more points on the board, bringing it to 2-6. And the reverse of their last set now has to really focus on getting back into it. But the pressure is looking a lot better. They did have that round in between. That was all Kongaribug, but if you can keep more rounds like the ones you won, it'll start to even back up. But to the corner you go in the meantime.
Yep, we're gonna set up that bento, moon drive on wake up, moon drive back. We're gonna find the punish with the BC. Probably gonna manage to get another bento set up here. Not quite.
Not quite. But we get hit by the JB. That JB, very funny hitbox. Oh, we just got hit by the bento. We were not ready for it.
Yeah, I just was not blocking on that landing, and Tazu-san gonna get that perfect for the first round here. We're gonna clip, gonna find the confirm, very nice. Gonna set up just the plant Oki. Moai being a bit less with these options, and we're just gonna bait the high roll. Never shown before, but we're just ready for it.
Yeah, gets caught on the JC in the throw. Moai just having to hold.
Gonna find the cactus. Oh, what do? You shield, you can't press shield options because bento right there. What do you do?
Mm.
Oh, my Discord died, I think. It's okay, I'm back though.
Oh, how Don't worry, I'm just getting collectively surprised at a lot of these shield attempts. It's like it's scary, especially when you don't know like where the openings are. But getting caught without MD in the corner like that makes those shields so much less threatening. And Kongaribug is playing so well around it. The spacing on that backdash 6BC is kind of nuts.
Yeah, and we're gonna crush that low shield as well with the 5C, and we're gonna find the hit. Closing it out. Just widening that gap. Kongaribug looking really, really strong.
Oh, there's that 4BC this time. Finding home. It just goes into regular DP, Gnome EX, and is gonna pick it right back up.
Yup, and we're going once again. MT low, low shield, but we're just gonna bait it. Very nice from Moai, gonna find the punish with that 6C, get the full combo, spend the EX.
That's crazy because that's not even an overhead, that's a mid, and that
Yep.
just worked because Moai caught Kongaribug right at the very end of letting go of that shield.
You know, you just gotta believe sometimes, and it worked out. And now Moai has that pressure, but Kongaribug finds that low shield, trying to get out, but Moai not letting him. Very nice tech.
Oh no, you went a little too far. Oh my gosh. Cursive table.
Set up the bento once again. Just 5C.
Oh, we just mashed. Did you die?
You died.
No, you don't die.
You died. You died.
We built the bar. It's gone.
That combo
Have
is
you
so
ever bashed
swaggy.
5C with your life on the line? Oh, it's looking rather bleak. Moai's got to figure something out around this pressure because it feels like Kongaribug is just at least like 2 steps ahead on any of these interactions.
Yeah, and keeping it too tight as well in these pressure, really hard to deal with. Even with these successful shields, it's like, what do you do? Just having full control of the situation. And a Moondrag gonna find the fatal though. Not quite the confirm.
That's fine. That's fine. It was a calculated loss, but that JC is not. Oh no, that's enough.
Oh, we're gonna find the air dash in, find the counter hit, trying to press something, but that JB came out a bit faster than whatever Tazu-san tried to press. Going for the left right, very nice blocks. Plus frames, finds the throw. Now we're playing Street Fighter for a bit.
Oh, I love strike throw. I love when you have to hold this pressure in a strike throw. Okay, we're keeping the pressure going. Like the work of the 2C there.
Yeah, and just re-poking with that 6C, gonna find the throw. Tazu-san looking really low on health, and the health disadvantage is really big. Might opt to save the resources and just go next. Tries to mash, gonna find the 2C though.
Alright, sets the bento outside. Waits for the high shield and gets the throw. Another one.
And just ready, and we're gonna find a full punish!
You died again! No!
The awareness to just not even take his guaranteed punish off of the shield because the bento will hit. And then just fully confirming, going up 9-2.
Oh, that's brutal. There's a clear desperation to make the shield work, and at what point you just gotta tell the shield, let it go. This was not last patch. We are at a weakness.
Yeah, but Moai still in it, not looking to back down anytime soon. Tries to go for the throw, very nice tech, and tries to 171 AD, but it's not gonna work out. He's just gonna, Tazu-san just gonna find the hit, set up the bentos. It is mid-screen, but we'll see how much it actually
Another one.
matters.
I think what's insane about that is it looks really cool doing the double BC there. The moon is still very much weakened for that, so it's not the worst situation in the world.
Oh yeah.
Okay, 6C, keep my pressure going. We're at a meter though.
Just stack
Good
with
jump over the 6BC, but the spacing wasn't quite there for the JC.
Alright, set up the bento once again. And bait the throw this time! Tazo-san looking to go on set point. We're just gonna charge, just get those resources back. And now set point.
Alright, doing some ticks. There we go, 214C, nice. Tries the 3BC, but trades with the JC.
We're gonna match the
Good
shield.
2C there. I think that was supposed to be an item toss. Moai gonna get a lot out of cornering Kongaribug. The TKJ4BC, we've been seeing shades of it this set, and it's working really good. The 2-3-6, a feint, baits out the Hyro.
Oh no,
And,
you're in the corner. You have
you're in
Moondrive
the
on hand
corner.
though. Gonna go for it. Find the shield, just get out. Shield that bento. And we're gonna find the
maneuver.
punish. Very clean movement from Moai.
Alright, left, right, same side. Work the throw, safe jump this time.
Trying to bait. Very nice tech. One more throw will be enough here for Moai. Or any hit for that matter. Trying to keep the plus frames going. But the mash!
2A mash actually finds home. This could be it. Here's the setup. No, actually going into 3C.
Oh, we want the plant setup. Gonna find the shield. Just re-shield.
No, we can't do it. The tree is still there. And Kongaribug is going to win the set 10-2. A brilliant show of dominance here today. And just did not let go.
Yeah, very, very good showing. Yeah. Well,
No, that was...
I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words. That was really, really insane. You know, you don't really see a lot of maids around outside of Japan, right? And just you know,
yeah.
the stuff we saw is
Yeah, that is... It felt like a lot of unfamiliarity, but at the same time, it was like... There's a desperate desire to make the shield work, and it wasn't that it was just one thing that was covering the shield. It was like a different thing every time. Like one point it would be the bento, another point would be the tree, another point it would just be, well, because you've shielded, I can just work this in the throw.
exactly.
There's a lot of layers there where at some point you just gotta go, I just gotta block this thing, and that's really scary. You see this as well with Akiha and with even with regular Koha, where people are at a point where they just don't want to have to respect the pressure. And so they'll throw out shield. And even in those cases where there might be certain coverage to those, I think Maids shows just how dangerous it can be trying to gamble with shield.
Yep. Alright, but remember, this was to help with the fundraiser for Climax of the Night. As you can see, it's pinned in Twitch chat. If you can, please do go donate to our players.
I do got to shout out some names. I want to shout out from 10 hours ago, Anonymous for $20. Thank you very much. And then we have a donation 22 minutes ago from Alexander. Thank you for the $100 donation. That gets us ever so close to getting more people out. We do have some fun stretch goals as well. If y'all missed some things, like we had the PSA horror game stream. We hit $1,000 recently, so we'll have a fun little game show that'll be coming up at some point in the near future. Our current goal is we want to get to $2,000 to get the funded player Q&A. That's something I wanted to try and organize. I think it'd be cool to get some of our players' thoughts on the game, maybe some outside things like, I don't know, you ever wonder what their favorite food is or something like that. Thought it'd be cool to get some cool questions in there.
Yeah.
So if you can donate any little bit helps to get these players out. Climax is at near the tail end of October, so we're trying to get this by the beginning of that month. So we still got a bit of time. But yeah, no, I think that's it for us.
Yeah, that will be all from us. We do have one more exhib coming your way for our NA representatives, so be on the lookout for that. I'll tweet about it sometime later this week. But yeah, that should be all. And thank you for watching. Thank you for our players for coming out and playing these sets. That was some really, really good showing, you know? It's really fun to watch, really fun to commentate. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. I might go hit the sack now.
Dang, he's
Bye
gonna
bye.
hit that side.
We hit that sack. Hey.